Hey guys, hope you're all having a fantastic day. Another guitar for you today. You know, I had a really long hard think about how to do this because I can go through my guitars randomly and stuff. And then I thought, actually, why don't I go from the first guitar I ever owned? And here it is. Actually, the body of this guitar is from the first guitar I ever owned. It was a Telecaster copy made by a company called Maya, a Japanese company. It was a pre-lawsuit, as they used to call them, Telecaster. And I still remember going to buy this guitar. The guy had it under his staircase, this little cupboard under his staircase. It cost £50. It was all black, it looked really cool. I wanted, Super Strat at the time, but it turned out to be a cool guitar. And I played a lot on this. It's a little bit kind of different from how it was when I originally had it. It used to be black with a white scratch plate there and regular kind of chrome controls and stuff like that. The neck was different. It was a regular tele neck, etc. Anyways, so I had this idea years ago. I wanted a Super Strat, so I stripped it down. The idea was I was basically going to build a Super Strat out of this thing. I'm going to stick a bit of wood here, and in fact, if I turn the guitar around, you'll see there's some holes there. The idea was that I'd kind of drill holes right the way through the body and then cut it out and stuff. And yeah, well, I'm glad I didn't do that. But this guitar I've had, this body I've had since probably like 1987, I want to say. 86, 87, something like that. So it's been with me for like, what, 30 years or whatever that is. So, yeah, it's a long time. It's, I think, made of ash and got this nice figuring on it. It's been burnt up a little bit. It sat in storage for ages. I didn't do anything with it. And then one day, some years ago, I thought, you know what, I need to rebuild it. So I built it into this. The snake skin that you see there is old pairs of boots. They're recycled boots. I used to wear snakeskin boots, and this was the first pair of snake skins I had, actually. This color, the python. And I didn't want to throw them away, so I stripped the skin off the boots and used it for the guitar. On the scratch plate here is actually stingray skin. Again, old pair of boots. Now this stuff was really difficult to work with. This material is just super tough and hard. So cutting it was really difficult, but I'm glad I did it. I didn't want to throw this away, so it got recycled, and I don't wear, those boots anymore or anything like that. Hardware, I did in black when I redid it, and I aged it just with some sandpaper and stuff. Pickups, this one's made by Artec, and it's a Hot Rails type pickup. Pretty hot output. I've got a push-pull on the volume there, so I can coil split it when I want more of a tele type sound. Neck pickup, you know what, I don't remember where I bought it. Maybe Iron Gear, I want to say, but I can't be sure. I don't know where I bought it. The neck for this guitar is kind of, it's this really beautiful flame maple, but the fretboard is a bit funky. The action on this is kind of crazy. The frets are very low, they're very vintage frets, and if I do this, you'll see that it is a scalloped fretboard, which I did myself. I scalloped it myself, an afternoon and a rat tail file and some newspaper and making a bit of a mess and stuff. And it was basically just to have the feel of super high frets, jumbo frets. Which is what the purpose of scalloping was essentially back in the day, because frets were low, you scalloped the fretboard and it made it, higher frets. It gave the impression anyway, so it made it easier to play and stuff, etc. I have heavy gauge strings on this, locking tuners by the way, and because I'm such a fanboy of ESP. Now the logo on the headstock, those snakes, used to be the logo on my website, the Sacred Serpent website, which I used to have many moons ago, and I no longer use that logo, but it's water slide decal which I put on the neck. It's strung with really heavy gauge strings. I think they're 12s up to 60 or something like that, and it's baritone tuned. It's permanently baritone tuned, so all my heavy stuff, like when I did the Lynch Pilson songs, Awaken and Evil That You Are, gets played on this, the rhythms do, because it's in that nice cropped tuning. The guitar's really resonant, pickup's powerful, it's punchy, it's crisp, it's, you know, very crispy actually. The tone control's actually being disconnected, which I need to reconnect because I sometimes do need to roll off some high end. So yeah, this is the first one. You know, it's a great little guitar. I'm going to change out the neck at some point, put a really nice neck on it, because I would love to use this a little bit more. By the way, I had the neck routed for a Floyd, and yeah, that's just me being lazy. It was lying around and I thought, you know what, it's going to be quicker just to screw that in and put a nut on it and whatever. So I just put it on there. It works, kind of. So there you go, there's my first ever guitar, and it's a little beastie now. You know, it's a metal beastie now. Didn't start out life like that, but it certainly is living up to it now. So there you go. I'm going to come back to you with another guitar really soon, and it's going to be the next guitar that I have after this one. Yeah. So I'm going to go in timeline now, so that you can see all my guitars eventually. But in the meantime, I would love to know what your first guitar was. So leave a comment in the comments box below and let me know. In the meantime, I'm going to let you listen to what this sounds like. It sounds awesome. It sounds really good. Alright guys, have a great day. I'll see you soon.